All right, this is my set of 1986-87 Fleer basketball cards. Whoops, gotta be careful. This is the entire set. I was 86-87 was my sophomore year in college, and I apparently, like so many other people, did not think to buy any of these cards. I'm sure I saw them somewhere as in the. I really honestly didn't get into buying cards until about 87. Really, by the time I got into 88, I was really buying a lot of comics and cards. Nothing expensive because I didn't have hardly any money, but I would just buy packs and I'd buy comics as they came out, which at the time, pack cards were 30 or 50 cents, and comics were usually about 75 cents, or they were $1.50 for the double issues. So that's what I grew up with. And so the set of 86-87 Fleer basketball cards came out, and I never bought a pack. I didn't even really know they existed until a few years later. And of course, the deal is that everybody had kind of stopped making basketball cards for a while, except the Star Company. And I don't know if who they were affiliated with, Topps or somebody else or Fleer, but this is the Star brand. And they came out with all these little weird tiny subsets, and they were so random, and there were a lot of them, but they were just random. There wasn't like one set of Star cards, from what I understand. I could be wrong on that, but they would do a lot of team cards, and they were bagged. They were just in these little sealed bags. And those are the ones that came out with the first Michael Jordan cards, but again, there were 4, 5, 6, 10 of them, and they were all just seemingly random. In team sets, and I don't know if how many they made altogether, but it seems like there were several of them. So there's not one Star Michael Jordan rookie card, and there was no Topps at that exact moment. No Topps basketball cards, no Fleer basketball cards, nothing like that. And then Jordan had already been in the league, a year and a half, 2 years. And then Fleer came out with this set. Excuse me. And of course, it started out kind of nonchalantly, but then, a few years down the line, it started to get more attention because of the Jordan rookie card. But it's also got all the rookie cards of, not Kareem, but, Karl Malone, Charles Barkley, things like that. And it's also got a whole bunch of guys I've never heard of, which happens. I mean, some of them I have. Marquis Johnson, there's Magic Johnson, Frank Johnson, I don't know who that is. But the cards are numerical, and but they're also alphabetical. So the Jordan one is card number, what is it? It is card number 57. I'm sure hardcore collectors will know that. And what I wound up doing, and I also have the stickers as well. These are all the stickers, and they're all graded at 8s by Beckett. And there's, of course, the Jordan sticker. I bought, the timing on this was pretty decent. Well, let me back up a little bit. By the time I got to the end of my college days in the late 80s, so 89, there was a comic store, not a comic, there was a card store that we went to back in the day where they still had those. that they had a Michael Jordan rookie card, and at the time, and this is 1989, the guy was trying to sell it for $100, and I thought that was the absolute most ridiculous thing I had ever heard of. I mean, it was $100. What, are you kidding? I mean, it was the 80s, and also, again, I didn't have any money. I think I was actually student teaching at the time, and my friend and I, who were living together while we were student teaching, went to the card shop, and yeah, the guy had one, and he showed it to us, and it's like, yeah, I'm asking $100 for it. And I thought, man, nobody is going to spend $100 on a card. Of course, I was way off on that. Anyway, skip to years later. It's one of those things that's like, I thought the card had kind of maxed out its value. You know, you're $200 or $300, $400, $500, $600 for a super nice one, whatever. And then it started getting into the thousands for the really nice ones. And so about, I don't know when I got these. It was probably about 5 or 6 years ago. And I decided I need to get a set of these cards, because if I don't, I'm just going to feel like I'm missing out. So what I did was, on eBay, someone had the complete set of the stickers, and they're all graded. Again, they're great, all graded 8s, and by Beckett. So I bought those, and I thought, oh, okay, that's cool. And then I thought, okay, I got to get the cards. And then I bought, someone had a set of the cards, of just the cards, no stickers, minus the Jordan. And I don't know what I paid. I probably paid a couple $100 for it. And some of them were graded and some of them were not. Like the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is graded. It's an 8. But this came with the set that I bought. So I bought the set, and I got a really good deal. You know, a couple $100. It contained all the other important cards, Barkley and Malone and all that. Some of them are a little rough, but I knew that going into it. But I've got them all, and they're all in sleeves, and some were graded, like I said. And I've since then been able to buy some other graded ones. I'm trying to replace some of the more beat up ones with graded ones, just to try and, you know, keep the set as full as possible. And then, of course, I had to go and think about, how am I going to get the Jordan rookie? So I'm looking, and again, this was 5 or 6 years ago, and then I was looking and looking and looking. And I finally found one that was graded, because I wasn't going to buy one that wasn't graded, because it's like a 99% chance they're fake. That is the most counterfeited card that exists, is the Jordan rookie. So it's got to be graded. So I was able to get a one that was graded by Beckett, and actually it's better in condition than I remember. It's graded a 6, and it's a good card. The centering's not perfect, but it's great. It's good enough. That's all I want. And it's there's one slightly rough corner, but that's not a big deal. And it's graded a 6 by Beckett. And I think because it was graded by Beckett and not PSA, and it's a 6, it's not an 8 or a 9, or certainly not a 10. I think the price was still moderately low. I want to say I paid about $600 for it. And so I got it. And of course, I'm just thrilled. I'm just going, wow, this is great. Now I've got the complete set. I've got the Jordan rookie. I've got all the stickers. I'm good with this. And I still want to buy some more graded ones, just to make up for some of the beat up ones. Here's a Jim Paxton card that was graded. And here's the original one that came with the set, but I just happened to get another graded one. Anyway, so now I have the complete set. Would I like to get another Jordan rookie? Of course I would, but the prices have gone so high now. It has gotten crazy. I think the catalyst for this recent bump was that 30 for 30, The Last Dance series on ESPN. Man, that was really good if you haven't seen it. But since then, the price on the car on that rookie card has just gone up through the roof. I saw basically one that was the same. It was the Beckett. It was Beckett graded, and it was a 6. And I mean, it was something like $5,000. It has gone through the damn roof. But so there you go. That's my set of 86, 87 Fleer basketball cards. I'm happy to have them. I'm glad I bought in when I did. Of course, I wish I would have gotten a whole set. You know, 89, 90, probably would have cost $110 back then, but I would have had it. But it doesn't matter. I got them now. So there you go. That's my story on my 1986-87 Fleer basketball set.